morning, y'all. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, my name's Teresa and we are going to be spending the weekend together. It is actually Memorial Day weekend, MDW. I see people post it on social media all the time, MDW, and it takes my brain so long to figure out what that means, but it always means Memorial Day weekend. I work in an office, which means that I have a Monday off this week, so it is a 3-day weekend and we are going to be spending it together. If you've been around a while, you guys know that I usually do weekends in my life because my weekdays are pretty routine based and every single day pretty much looks the same. Unless I'm running errands after work, I'm pretty much just like running errands, coming home, making dinner, getting ready for bed. That is my day. So that's why I like to spend the weekend with you guys, because my weekends are definitely more exciting, and this weekend is very exciting, not only because it's a 3-day weekend, but this is the weekend before my bachelorette party in Rosemary Beach, Florida. I am so excited. So we're gonna be doing some things, prepping for that. Right now I'm getting ready to go to a workout class. You guys know that I love going to MK's workout classes that are outdoors here in Arizona. I was about to say rooftop, that's why I hesitated, but today it is in the, I think it's like Kierland. I never know how to pronounce that word. Kierland Commons. It's at Scottsdale Quarter, so it's a little bit more north than the Scottsdale Fashion Square. So I need to leave for that in about 10 minutes, and it's actually very shocking to me that I'm able to start the vlog before leaving, because I have actually had enough time to slowly get ready and talk to you guys before leaving today, which is a huge deal, because usually on a Saturday morning, even if it's a 9 a.m. workout, I am rushing out the door. I don't know why. I just never schedule enough time. But today I'm running well ahead of schedule, and I've just had a nice, slow, relaxing morning, and it has been so nice. And then since we are going to the mall area, and it's going to be about 10 o'clock, I think the stores are open, because I went to a workout there before and I went to stores after, so I think they are. More about that later, but I did just spend this morning making a little bit of a list, the things that I need from Sephora versus Ulta versus Target. You guys know I don't wear makeup, like barely. I usually do like concealer in my eyebrows and that is it. So when it comes to a full face of makeup, I have nothing, literally nothing, like none of the essential products. So we are starting from scratch here, and it's gonna be quite the investment, which is unfortunate because I'm probably gonna wear all this makeup like 3 times. I also dropped off my wedding dress for alterations yesterday, so that is getting going. We are just making progress slowly. We still have a little bit of time, but not a lot. So we do need to kind of like amp up what we are doing here. Okay, I'm gonna mix up some pre-workout and then we're gonna head out the door. Alright, I'm back home, just finished showering and eating some lunch. I just heated up some leftovers in the fridge, and I did do a pretty good Sephora haul. I'll have to give you guys a haul when I get back though, because Colin and I are gonna go suit shopping right now, his suit for the wedding. So we're gonna go out and see if we can find anything. You excited to go suit shopping?
Yeah.
We're getting closer to the wedding. Less than 90 days. It's coming up very quickly. I was about to say good morning, but it is actually a good afternoon. It's about 12 o'clock right now, and I am officially settled after all of the morning activities. I went to Pilates this morning, hot mat Pilates, my favorite at the workshop in Arcadia, and then I decided to go to the pool afterwards. Just because I was already so sweaty and needed to wash my hair anyways, I figured I might as well get a little bit of a tan going because we are going to be in Florida later this week. And I'm still really pale, so I should probably sit out tomorrow as well and get this tan going. But now I am showered and fresh, and I am finally ready to make some lunch. So let's go find some food in the fridge. Okay, I got out everything to make my like kava recreation bowl. I have some chicken here, rice, lettuce, avocado, feta, and my favorite part of the kava bowls is always the pickled stuff. So we got pickled onions and regular pickles. And then I don't have like the different dressings and stuff that they use, but I found that doing this Caesar dressing, it makes it taste very similar once all the ingredients are together. So that is what we're gonna do. At least the cooked stuff is already made, which is nice. So now I just need to wash and cut some lettuce and then assemble my bowl. Alright, this is definitely not super photogenic. I could have, but I didn't even think about it until now. So this is my bowl. It's one of my go-to recipes lately, and I am obsessed with it. It's so easy to put together. Alright y'all, it is a little while later. I just did some cleaning around the house, just like some general picking up. The dining table was an absolute disaster, and there were some dishes that I needed to do in the kitchen. And then I also threw half of the couch cushions in the washer. I usually do half of the couch at a time. I'll do like the long chase side, and then I'll do the other two cushions at a later date so that I have one side of the couch to sit on while it's washing. And now I've just been cleaning up my email, cleaning up my to-dos, seeing what else I can get done this weekend. I just want to be as productive with my time as possible, especially with my website design business. So I am in the very final stages with my first web design client. I just need to connect the domain for their website, but I need authorization codes from them to like connect everything, and that has been hard to like coordinate a time where I am available and they are too, to be able to give me those authorization codes. So it's just figuring out a time, but hopefully we're able to do that today or tomorrow. I also have another client maybe pending in the works, so that's really exciting. And then I am also building another website for a friend right now. I also need to do some social media posts for the website design business because I have been kind of lacking on Instagram, posting like around once a week, and I know that that is not enough. So I need to get some posts together. I'm thinking that I can get some content tomorrow. It'll be like a content day of actually getting it and like prepping all of the posts. I'm thinking I want to go to a coffee shop tomorrow because it is Memorial Day and Colin works. All of my friends are busy and I have zero plans, so I'm thinking it'll just be like a work day for me. I did just sign up for an F45 class. I was gonna do a body class, but I'm kind of like unclear as to what the classes are, and I don't really want to do a strength one there. So I'm gonna go to F45 at 8 a.m. So I'm doing a lot of workout classes this weekend, which I love. That is my favorite way to start the day. So that's the plan for tomorrow, but for the rest of today, I need to go grocery shopping. So I think I'm gonna do that right now. I only need like a handful of things, and a couple of them are actually Whole Foods specific items. I pretty much never go to Whole Foods because I think that they call it whole paycheck for a reason. There's just no reason for me to go there unless it's specific, but they have these egg bites that I tried one time and I do really like them, and I only need a couple, and then I also need a new loaf of bread. So I'm thinking we're gonna do a Whole Foods run today. There's only a couple other things that I need for the week because I'm leaving on Thursday for my bachelorette party, so I really don't have that many more days and I have food in the fridge. And then I'm gonna come home, probably do a little bit more cleaning because this house is still a disaster, and then hopefully get some more website design work done. All right, here is my super mini Whole Foods haul. Kita's here to inspect per usual. I did get two of the most important things. I got the sourdough and the lime juice. Those are things that I like to get at Whole Foods, but they did not have egg bites today, so I was very sad about that. And then I love going to places like Whole Foods or Sprouts for chicken sausage because they have so many good options. I love this one from Bielinski. It's the wild mushroom and Italian herbs. This one is so good. I get it all the time, but then I don't usually go to Whole Foods, so I got these two to try. Parmesan and mushroom sounded delicious. Then I was just figuring because it's Memorial Day weekend, I could get this bratwurst style chicken sausage and make like a faux bratwurst, if you will, a much healthier version. I thought that would be fun. And then I just needed a couple restocks, and since I didn't need any other groceries, I got them at Whole Foods, which I definitely paid like probably double the price for, but oh well. I got some iced black tea, some white rice, Parmesan, and buffalo sauce. And then in here are two chocolate chip cookies because they looked way too good to resist. So that's everything I got. You wouldn't believe how much I paid for this, and this is exactly why I don't go to Whole Foods, but I am really excited about all these things. I'm like really back on an iced tea kick, and instead of getting like a big jug of it and having to keep it in the refrigerator and stuff, I thought that I could just get tea bags, which is also way cheaper. So I think I'm gonna try to brew some of this tonight and then let it cool down, put it in the fridge, and I'll have it for tomorrow. I've just now decided that tonight is going to be my Memorial Day dinner. And no, you do not have to have an MDW dinner, but I just think it's fun to have like a themed meal. I'm gonna have maybe two of these bratwursts. I definitely want more than one, maybe only 1.5, but I'm gonna make two and just like see what I eat. Whatever I don't, I'll just put in the fridge. I have these Alexia sweet potato fries. If you've never tried these are so good. I don't know what they do to them, but they are delicious. I also love the waffle cut version. And I am measuring them out over here just to make sure that I don't like over portion on them. I'm not even technically tracking my calories or anything today. I just usually track things like this, like stuff that comes from a package where it tells me the serving size and I can easily know like how much I'm eating. And then also meat, I always make sure to measure out my meat because if I don't, I know that I won't eat enough and I won't hit my protein goal for the day. And then something like this, if I didn't measure it out, I would definitely portion out way too much. So it's not even like I'm not allowed to have more if I don't want to. In fact, I am eating like almost 2 servings of these, but I just like to know how much I'm eating and just be mindful. And it's also just good for my brain to like visually see what a portion is, because I think I have this construct in my mind of what a portion looked like for the longest time, and then once I actually started measuring my food, I'm like, oh, that is not nearly enough meat to get in enough protein for the day, or wow, that is like 5 servings of french fries. Like there's no need for that. So this is about 2 servings of french fries right here, and I think this looks like the perfect amount to go with 2 of the bratwursts. Do I need a plate bowl for this meal? Absolutely not, but this is the cutest plate bowl ever and I'm obsessed with it. It's from Walmart. I can't remember if I showed this in the last vlog, but just in case I didn't, these are so cute with the lemons on them. And it was literally $3. It just feels very Memorial Day summer and I love it. Okay, I just tried a bite of the sausage and it actually tastes exactly like a bratwurst. It tastes so good. This is such a good little meal. I'm so happy I did this, and now I'm gonna watch a movie because you guys know that that is like my ultimate comfort. It looks like there's a new Captain America movie, which I had no idea was coming out, so I guess I'm gonna watch that now. There's also this other movie on Amazon right now. It's called The Luckiest Man Alive. I just watched the preview for it and it looks really good, but I think that Colin would like it, so I think I'm gonna save that for when he is home. But he doesn't really care about the Marvel stuff quite as much as I do. I'm a huge Marvel fan, if you guys didn't know. I seriously watch every single one of them, and I could watch them on a repeat, especially like the OGs, like the OG Thor, OG Captain America. I could rewatch that every single day. Okay, every day is a little bit dramatic, but I am really excited. I didn't know this was coming out, so I think I'm gonna watch this right now. Oh, just kidding. It said rent or buy available, but you can only buy it. I wonder if it's in theaters right now, and that's why I can't rent it. I'm definitely not buying it though. That is ridiculous. Okay, so back to square one, and I will find a new movie to watch. Okay, this is what I landed on. G20, new movie on Amazon Prime apparently. Looks really good. And I'm not alone anymore because Mimsy decided to join me. Monday. Happy Memorial Day. I just finished a workout at F45. It was so good. I don't like going to my regular gym on weekend days or like holidays. I don't know, whenever I go there on a day that's like not 5 a.m. work day, it feels weird to me. I know that's just a mental thing, but I like to go to a studio and just do a class on a day like this. And right now I'm getting dressed. I am going to wear my favorite little green shirt. I've worn this outfit a million times, but I just want to be comfy because I am going to have a little work day at the Global Ambassador. Hopefully there's spots inside. I know they have a lot of outdoor seating as well, but it is really hot today, so I'm hoping there's some seats at the cafe. Then I'm going to bring my Vera Bradley tote to put my computer in. I plan on doing some web design work, and then I also might start editing this vlog. I would have to fully finish editing it by Wednesday before our trip on Thursday, just in order to like get it up on Saturday. So we'll see if I end up doing that, but if not, it'll just be up the following week. But I am pretty much ready to go. I've just been listening to Great Big Beautiful Life, the audiobook that I am listening to right now while I've been getting ready. It's already 11 o'clock somehow, so I need to get going or else I will not get any work done. I also need to meal prep later today, but I have breakfast pretty much covered. And then I was just gonna do salads for lunch this week, really easy. I can't remember if my team is going out to lunch tomorrow though, so I actually might only need one lunch. So it really won't take me long at all to do meal prep, but I do need to make sure that I allot time for that. On my way home from the Global Ambassador, I was listening to the audiobook and I hit a point where I just couldn't stop. It was the end of the book and it was too good and I had to finish. So I just finished A Great Big Beautiful Life. I don't think this is giving away any spoilers because I think you would get the gist after reading like a quick little summary of the book before reading it. But basically I would say it's Emily Henry's copy of The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I think it is so insanely similar. Of course done in like a very Emily Henry way, but I would say it's extremely similar. Like the story itself is technically different, but it's done in like almost exactly the same way. That does not mean though that it was not a great book. It was amazing. I loved it. I would highly recommend reading it. I know it's a new release, so I would definitely get your hands on it if you can. I always listen to audiobooks on Spotify. If you have Spotify Premium, you get a certain amount of audiobook hours for the month. I think it's like 15 hours or something. And usually a book is like around, I would say like most of the time, like 11 hours. So you can read at least one book a month on there and then a little bit extra, which at my reading pace for like an audiobook, that always works out great for me. But when I do hit like a really good book and I have to like power through, I usually run out of hours sooner than I would like to for the month. But luckily June is next week. Exactly 7 days from now. So good. I loved the story. I loved the way that like the story that she was writing about, they went like so far back, and I read some of the reviews on Goodreads really quickly. Some people didn't really like that much. They thought that that part of the story was very boring. But I do feel like whenever I'm listening to something as an audiobook, it immediately makes it less boring because the boring-ish parts, like I don't have to read through. I could kind of like zone out while I'm listening if I want to, but personally, I did not find any inch of it boring. I was hooked the entire time and I loved hearing like the super far backstory. I also just read Abby Jimenez's new book, Say You'll Remember Me, and that was super good as well. If you guys are looking for new reads, all of my favorite authors are coming out with good books this year. And then I think Carly Rae Fortune also has a new book. It's called like, oh gosh, I don't know, it has a blue cover. I'm seeing it in my head. I think that's new, so I think that'll be next on my list. I'm just reading all of my favorite authors' new releases. It makes me so happy, and I love that all of them are like very summer themed. It's just like really getting me in the mood for summer, which I need like a pick-me-up when it comes to summertime, because in Arizona, summer is miserable. It is not like other places in the world where people are looking forward to summer. No, summer is like the dead of winter in the Midwest. Like it's not fun and it sucks to be outside. But we make do because winter is amazing here and I do most of the time love the weather. And since I was listening to the audiobook version of that, I just had it on my phone and I was just sitting here like staring blankly on the couch, just like listening to it. I would have been reading it if I was reading it, but I already had the audiobook version going. So I was just sitting here, getting to the end of the book. Now it is somehow 6:30. Don't really know how that happened. I also did a lot of website design work as soon as I got home from the Global Ambassador, in addition to doing work there as well. But now before I get gets too late and before I forget, I want to show you guys all the stuff that I got for my bachelorette trip for all of the girls. I know the bride doesn't usually bring stuff. It's more like the maid of honor and stuff like that, but I've already told you guys that I don't have a maid of honor, even though my friend is like my honorary maid of honor, and she's definitely done like most of the heavy lifting. I know she's watching this, so thank you, Ella, for doing most of the work for this party. But I got quite a few things for the girls as well, and it'll be after the bachelorette party, so I can show you guys everything that I'm gonna bring. All right, so I've just been laying out everything on the guest bed over here just so I don't forget anything. So the first thing that I'm bringing is towels for everyone so that everyone can have a cute matching towel, and then they are actually bringing one for me. So I just went with white and beige stripe because the theme is Last Toast on the Coast, so I thought that fit this perfectly, and I found these for really cheap at Walmart, but they're really like good towels actually. So I thought that would be cute to have everyone have a matching towel. And then the next thing that I got is matching t-shirts for everyone. So this is what they look like on the front. They're all white. Everyone has the same one, including me. I don't have a different color because I only had one color, but it has these cute palm trees on the front. And then they say Rosemary Beach, Florida on the bag, which is so perfect because obviously that is exactly where we're going. I couldn't believe that I found a shirt that said Rosemary Beach, Florida on it from Shein. And I also couldn't believe that these shirts were only $5. Any other option like this that said Rosemary Beach on it, I had to get from Etsy for like at least $30 a shirt. So I couldn't believe that I found something exactly what I needed on Shein. I don't love supporting them, but their prices and their spot onness, I mean, sometimes it just wins. So everyone is getting this t-shirt. And then you guys already saw in the last vlog that I made everyone bookmarks, but I went to FedEx and I got them all laminated. I still need to cut them out, but now they're going to be super nice and durable. And this is like a really thick lamination, so these are really durable. So we've got those, and then we have the luggage tags. Mine is of course white and it has this like gold coloring, and then everyone else's is blue with a white name on it. The little tag parts are over here, and this is gonna go on everyone's bag to be like their name that goes on the bag. And then this guy is a beach cover. I would call it a tent, but it doesn't have any like bottom or back or anything. It's more like a canopy. This was about $30 on Amazon and it seemed perfect. It's really like compact too, like it's not too big. It could definitely fit in a carry-on, but I'm bringing so much other stuff. I might have to bring a checked bag, so we will see. Krista is flying with me though, so I'm gonna see how much room she has in her suitcase, and we might have to like divvy up some of this stuff. And then the last thing that I'm gonna bring for everyone is a container of 1UP Nutrition and magnesium. This is my favorite magnesium. I love taking this before bed, and I just want to share the wealth with everyone, so I got everyone a container of this. So that's everything that I'm bringing for the girls. Then I know Ella has some stuff as well, so it's gonna be really fun little packages. I seriously cannot believe that we leave in like 3 days. It has just like not gotten across in my mind yet. It's crazy. I should probably start packing tonight while I have the time, but to be honest, I really don't want to pack right now. So maybe I'll get out a suitcase and start setting this stuff in there and see what kind of room I have. But as far as like packing my outfits and stuff, I'm probably not going to do that until Wednesday night because I am very much a pack the night before kind of girl, which I know is bad, but I just can't break the habit. That's just who I am. And then if you're wondering what these packages are over here, I've ordered so many dresses lately, but this is going to be my dress for the welcome dinner for our wedding. And then this dress is for my friend's wedding in June. This is just from Abercrombie. I'll link it down below. It is a strapless dress. Actually, it comes with straps, but I'm gonna wear it strapless. It is so stinking cute. And this like doesn't look like it, but it's actually like a butter yellow color. I guess it's like more so cream though. It is like the very slightest hint of yellow, but it's so cute. The amount of shopping that I have done lately is kind of insane and way more than I usually do, but I had a lot of things that I had to get, and I have a lot of events coming up. We have my bachelorette party this week, and then I think in like about 3 weeks now is my friend's wedding in June, and then we have the wedding in August. So lots of exciting things coming up. And since we're doing a haul right now, let's do a Sephora haul and show you everything that I got on Saturday. I did do the haul earlier in this vlog, but I just looked back at the footage right now and it was blurry. The whole clip was blurry. I don't know why the camera didn't focus. So I'm just gonna film it again and show you guys everything that I got. Okay, starting with, I picked out my wedding scent. So this scent is from Jo Malone. It is the Beach Blossom. When I walked into Sephora, they had a little section of like all of their new / summer fragrances, and I smelled this one and I immediately knew that it was it. It smells so good. It's so summery. It's just like fruity, but like really light and clean still. Almost like a hint of coconut in there. It just smells so lovely and fresh, and I just know that this is the perfect scent for my wedding. And they had it in like a mini spray bottle, which is nice because I did not need the super big bottle. It was very expensive, so this was perfect that they had this. And then these next items are from Milk Makeup. The first one is the Grip Primer. It was nice that they had this in a mini version because I am not going to be using this makeup that many times. So I do not need a full size. This is already like so much, it's going to last me forever. They have a glow version of this, but I just wanted the regular one. I don't think I need to add glow when I know it's going to be super hot and super humid. Like, I'm gonna be sweating as is. I do not need to add glow to my look. So this is just their regular Hydro Grip Primer. And then I was thinking about getting a different brand for a setting spray, but since this one was right next to it and it's like the same type of product, I figured that would just like make sense to put the two like same products together. I don't have to mix like a ton of different brands. So this is the Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. So this is the base liquid primer, and then this is the primer spray. I don't really know how makeup works. I don't even know if I'm explaining this right. This whole makeup world is very new to me, and this is my first time buying any products like this. And also, it's quite the investment. This is the travel size of the spray as well, and I still spent so much money. And then the last beauty item that I got is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. So I have a setting powder and a setting spray, and yes, I do think you need both of them is what I have learned. So this is the, I was about to say flavor because I'm looking at it, it says pound cake, and I just think like flavor, but it's the color. So I got the color Pound Cake. I was between this and Cupcake. I actually uploaded a picture of myself to ChatGPT and I said, based off of my skin complexion, what colors should I get in these different products? And it was really accurate with telling me. It would tell me what color I should get, and then it would tell me like two others based off of my preference. So for this one, it said that I should go with Cupcake, but it said if you like a more like neutral, less pinky look, then you should go with Pound Cake. And then for a couple other products that I was looking into and trying to find the right color, it did like the same thing as well. Like, if you tan easily, then like go with this shade. So I highly recommend doing that. If you guys don't know what shades of stuff to get, just upload a picture of yourself to ChatGPT and be like, what color should I get in the Huda Beauty Easy Bake? It saved me a lot of trouble of like trying to try products on and find the right color. And then the very last item that I got was the Innisfree Glowy Finish Daily UV Defense Sunscreen. I tried their regular sunscreen one time. It was a little sample size. It didn't say that it was a glowy finish, but the only other option that they had for a sunscreen was a mineral one, and I know it wasn't a mineral, so I don't know if they just only made that product in a mini size, but I decided to get this and try it because I really liked the sunscreen that I got. And I don't know how glowy this is, but I figured that it would be perfect for summer. And it says no white cast, which usually mineral sunscreens have a white cast, so I thought that this would be fun to try and it wasn't too expensive. So that's everything that I got from Sephora. There are still a couple more items that I need to get before going on the trip because I'm gonna be like working on my makeup look with my friends who know how to do makeup much better than I do. So I just wanted to bring everything on the trip so that they could like kind of teach me how to do my makeup. So I still need to stop at Ulta and at Target. I need to get like some brushes and some other more regular makeup items because these are kind of like all of the like setting and primer stuff. I'm definitely putting quite the investment into this whole makeup look, so hopefully it turns out good. And if it does, I would definitely try to make sure I use these products in other ways. Like I'll definitely do my own makeup for my friend's wedding in June, and then I'm going to another friend's wedding in September, so I'll definitely make use of the products. All right, it's like 6:30. I am honestly not really hungry because I got that huge turkey sandwich at the Global Ambassador and I am like still so full from it, but I know that I should eat or else I'll wake up absolutely starving. So I think I'm gonna make myself a little mini dinner right now. And then I think I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the night because it's like 7 p.m. I'm tired. I'm tired of being productive. I got a lot done today that I'm very proud of, but I think all of the productive bones have officially left my body, so it is time to just chill for the rest of the night.